Welcome to pvtexpressnews news channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. Yangzi was briefly replaced. Burn 80 million to raise children for Yangzi. Huan Swee breaks Zheng Hanliang's status. Yangzi must have never thought of it. I am not as brilliant as Yangzi. Was briefly replaced. Tell the truth when recording a solitary self-admiration. Yangzi is the heroine set by the leader. In order to make myself more suitable for this job, she started practicing and exercising more than 2 months in advance. Yangzi was told that she had been replaced. The artist who replaced her is Yangzi. You should know. Bai Pingting's character in the first work. She is a living female Zhuge. She is powerful. Knowledge is unmatched. On appearance, Yangzi's appearance is definitely much better than Yangzi's. But when it comes to acting, but even worse than Yangzi. It's dashing, but Yangzi played it. I have never played the role of a top student. Isn't it easy for Xiaoxue, who has children at home, to decipher? It was only later that Yangzi found out. These shallow abilities are simply absolution. Under her constant digging, the leader offers something that undermines her insight. Around that time, Yangzi rose to fame with Running Man, with various supports. Her notoriety continues to grow. This is not serious business. She thinks a lot about Bai Pingting's work. Just the dean's arithmetic machine jingled. Unexpectedly, Yangzi gave her a slap on the head. In the process of photographing bones and teeth, the dean experienced a particularly devastating incident. That was after Yangzi replaced the first-place Yangzi. When taking on the 3 supporting roles in the film, must be reprojected. There are still a few days until filming starts. Yangzi still stays in the ferryman team to film the film. Attract attention. Originally according to the timetable. After recording is completed, Yangzi can simply attend the party. I didn't expect the arrangement but didn't notice the changes. Arrived at the appointed time. The people like the ferryman were remade because of problems are generally deferred. Celebrate. Yangzi is just not suitable for filming Huya as planned. No self-reward. In order to meet Yangzi's schedule, Dean Sheng sets the starting time of the movie. Delayed for quite some time. After such activities, 3 supporting tasks of ancient prescriptions. There are also planning issues. The second male lead who took the initiative to take beautiful photos was replaced by Sunny Zhou. The girl in the back is played by Tingting. But because of the postponement, she wants to play the role of the third team running around. Most of the scenes were deleted from the chief. The first female third, Du Ruoshi, was even more desperate. Around that time, he has been to the party before. Completed the recording of a scene. But due to timetable issues, he won't even toy with the possibility of violating the agreement. So he can give up the job here without hesitation. And his job. It was also photographed from behind by Lu Meng. Dream Phantom. It can be said. It directly shook the importance I attached to Yangzi. But this is not the biggest disaster for the leader. This is the beginning of the collapse of Zheng Hanliang's status. But it's the pinnacle of Yangzi's acting skills. The business champion who came here. Not just because of timing. Delayed the team for a long time. And made her a fool in the business world. Married to the youngest daughter under the supervision of Master Huang. A child. Probably Yangzi. Not long after entering the party, I found out that I was pregnant. Even though the climate was sultry. But many scenes have been completed by substitutes. Several scenes with little commitment. Also made incredible exaggerations. The exhibition affected Zheng Hanliang's status.
He is the main character chosen by the leader after reading the content. The two have collaborated many times before. The team leader felt extremely comforted by Zhong Hanliang's acting skills.
And Zhong Hanliang also has special affirmation of the group leader. Hanliang was dressed in a high temperature of 40 degrees. Wearing heavy steel. Hang Weiya to death.
He filmed for nearly 5 hours continuously. Not a single loud cry was uttered.
But he didn't expect their focus on clothing creation. It ends up being a bad career. Marks Waterloo. After word spread of Gu Fan's disrespectful respect.
One person not only complained about his poor acting skills. He even used witchcraft to obliterate himself without appreciating himself. These chiefs are just over the top.
No spirit. At that age. How famous is Dearest? Blue Channel and Oriental Channel compete for this program. These three sets of CP may be Yangzi's latest screen roof.
From the 1,000-year love affair with Rin Jialuan,
to the cutting-edge uncle-nephew relationship with Li Xian, and then to the life-and-death love with Chen Yi. Each set of Yangzi's CP.
They all touched everyone's hearts in that late spring.
Moreover, Yangzi was also recognized by netizens for her CP face. The reason is that no matter who you act with, you won't feel conflicted.
And in this drama that she cherishes very much,
Yangzi plays a character with a very high IQ. Gifted academies threaten childhood. While assisting family members with internet cafe business, she cheers for Han Shangyan. Han Shangyan is an enthusiastic mentor. Came to the internet cafe very late at night. And under his fierce attack. Han Shangyan.
This brat who wanted to exercise from the very beginning. After noticing his own private affairs.
And with a little help, I opened my heart a little bit.
Inadvertently, my childhood remains in my heart.
Lingering fear. Han Shangyan is after this little friend. Start showing off your personal skills.
The feeling of two people taking a walk suddenly arrived. This childish couple.
It has become a model that many singles aspire to. And in the recent broadcast of Agarwood in China, the secret love between Yangzi and Cheng Yi. It also makes these people have to look at it. Innocent and lovely Yantan.
Encounter with conceited and soft-hearted support.
It's a big jealous scene. Just a standard fairy tale romance drama.
Many of them are humorous first, heartbreaking and then sugary at the end.
But even so, every time I see Yangzi's sadomasochism, still can't help but cry with her. So when the two sugars come to the middle, when put together with a series that is so cruel that it breaks your heart, Yangzi's sense of CP seems to be. Think about it carefully. Yangzi's words. You can also reveal it without hesitation.
Li Xian's purpose of not being able to find his girlfriend. They were filming Dear Love at that time.
Taking advantage of Yangzi's transformation into a lively person,
Li Xian poured a basin of bloodless water on her body.
In order to fight back, Yangzi teased him in the interview. You can't find a female friend like this. They each have their own merits. So, the director and actors went for the herbal impact of the performance. Suggest improvisation. This makes Li Xian very satisfied. Director and actors suggest improvisation for the sake of spontaneity. This makes Li Xian very satisfied.
From time to time, he speculated that he was a robber.
Forced kissing scene. Modified to candy scene.
But her unexpected action caught Yangzi off guard.
Yangzi's biggest practical shyness turned into a record. One of the audience's favorite moments in the entire film. Yangzi actually kissed Li Xian. She raised her head and let him kiss her chin. Made the whole team laugh. So obviously. Yangzi on Li Xian's discovery of his girlfriend's lack of ability. Tirade. Became well-founded. Honey Maybe 2019. The most important winner of the summer BG drama. because it became very popular when it came online. Definitely bring together Blue and Japanese channels to compete with the drama. Netizens were amazed. The script Tisk Tisk has just been released.
They each changed their avatars to photos of themselves.
After the opponent becomes now no longer winning.
They started competing on length.
When the Blue channel arrives at 9:05 a.m., Channel East moved again any other 15 minutes. And the defiant Blue channel started offering additional preview just to carry passengers again. Many netizens said that starting from waiting every day, it might be better to just push it out and go shopping. But after all, the preview is limited.
So the two started various competitions again.
The first person to come up with this technique. Start broadcasting photos of the two of them.
The kiss touched the hearts of the audience in one fell swoop.
Dragon TV's ranking also rose accordingly. Confrontation between the two TV stations.
It also makes it difficult for viewers to switch between the two channels,
because they don't need to ignore anything expensive.
And the rich and powerful people switch between the two channels. If you are rich and powerful, you can effectively switch to VIP. And go play the software program and intoxicate yourself.
The first component you want to do is a goodbye in your personal.
Wait until My Dear Love is over. The number of viewers it has converted has also become astonishing.
A new record was set in Maoyan alone. In the following years, there seems to be no current candy drama can transcend it. 03 The first component you want to make for the work you are doing. Have a good concept.
The first word on the remake of Lotus Pier. Many book fans protested.
After all, the radical one is usually by Yue Guang. In addition, the choice of the heroine has been pending, because the director and male protagonist are sincere. Yangzi plays the old son for the first time. Just working together.
It's a pity that the director refused without thinking.
The purpose is to change the big name Yangzi into.
It's no longer suitable for male protagonists.
Huan Rui's former boss also strongly opposed it. After all, Yangzi is now over. After signing a contract with him
as the joyful Lotus Home,
completely devoted to the production of S Family, apparently to establish themselves as individual artists. After Yangzi left, Huan Rui signed a contract with actress Li Xiaoran, who wears long-wearing and hard-working clothes.
While celebrating more than 10 years of popularity,
Li Xiaoran suddenly became a big shot. He even tried to win over sincerity. Go to the Lotus building with her. This action
suddenly touched the minefield of fanatics. Although Li Xiaoran's acting skills are obvious to all.
After all, there is a 14-year age difference between them.
It's more than enough for mother and son to gamble.
Now I definitely have to act as a couple. Wan Li was dissuaded without hesitation. No surprise.
The director was confused.
In the long moonlight, I accidentally saw Chen Dueling's makeup photos.
This fairy-like white moonlight face.
The CP of Zheng Yi organization should be unmatched. This time, Chen Dueling's fanatics are not satisfied again. They expressed their opinions on well-known blogs, accusing Huan Rui that she no longer needs a biological sister. So there is no one in the pit behind. What Chen Dueling can say best? It's this fanatic elegance. It's just too hard to carry.
It seems that the brothers in my circle of relatives.
It won't be cute anymore. Bad crash. However, Huan Rui doesn't think so now. Take action on sincerity. Lotus Tower is highly publicized. It's no longer the most effective. With the help of CCTV.
8 mentions of the warmth of an unmarried community.
It's a momentary wish. But behind the scenes, there is no lack of publicity. In fact, the reason is very simple. The bottom line is Yangzhi, not Huan Rui's own family. After all, there are lessons from Yangzi. When Xiangmi became popular, her contract with Huan Rui expired. Not renewed. Xiangmi is a foreign show.
Huan Rui was afraid that Sincerity would make the same mistake as Yangzi and leave the team.
Can you blame Yangzi for not renewing your contract? Huan Rui has never considered. When artist Huan Rui succeeded Yangzi, no one wants.
Qingyun came on stage, causing Yangzi to be scolded miserably.
She didn't want to pick it up at the time. But if you don't answer, she has nothing to take pictures of. Show Ying to joy. It's also a role that others don't want. Recently popular Chen Shangru Chinju run and asked Yangzi to come to the rescue and became the heroine. It would have been nice if Sincerity could be the bottom line. After all, she only takes the path of being a fairy. It is impossible to break through oneself. But since Zheng Yi starred in modern dramas, controversy also ensued. Not only her. After stepping out of the fairy tale filter, completely disappeared into thin air. And this sentence is too degrading to Zheng Yi. As a member of the Peking opera class, she can be admitted to Peking opera. This means that her appearance is not an issue. Possible. It's because the audience is suddenly not used to watching her modern dramas. I hope Sincerity can escape from joy like Yangzi. Success. Not only that. I ask for Sincerity every day. Did he escape from Huan Rui? Lotus Tower. This is probably the most difficult work I have ever shot. During the filming of Lotus Tower, the staff couldn't stand the shameless behavior of the proxy. Almost staged a complete martial arts show. The Sincerity on the side is lifeless. Instead, he stepped forward and started fighting. After seeing this scene, netizens joke that Sincerity is an enthusiastic citizen. She either picks up shoes for fans or help and move things. Have to say, be sincere and participate in everything. This. He also looks too much like a nosy neighborhood committee uncle. The shooting took place in the hot summer. The temperature on the set can reach over 40 degrees. Also, this is a costume drama. Actors have to wear several layers of clothes. Reuters' latest report on Lotus Tower. Sincerity moves like flowing water in the play. I saw the group leader next to me was unstable. Sincerely, hurry up and help the group leader. As an actor who suddenly breaks out, sincere acting skills will inevitably be questioned. Even though Liuli puts Sincerity first, many people still say they don't know what's good about it. But Sincerity is proven by facts. It can also carry the banner of Huan Rui. In the 2022 performance report released by Huantuan, Sincerity and Yangzi's Agarwood like powder took over as soon as it aired. According to the Cool Hot list, Li Lianhua played by Zheng Yi in Lotus Tower. This character is very similar to Ko Changyi. Both warm and kind. This is why netizens say Zheng Yi is the reason why Li Lianhua. The plot abandons the previous romance. Fight and kill. Instead, it's more of a suspenseful investigation. This is also very exciting. I believe that the strong creative team will not let everyone down. Looking forward to the early release of Sincerity's Lotus Tower. Yangzi is too miserable, right? Xiao Zhan was innocently shot. It's not easy to get involved in the entertainment industry. If there is a rating for the worst actress, that must be Yangzi. Recently, the entertainment industry has been experiencing ups and downs. Li Momu just overturned his car. Now Zhang Yishan is exposed again. Zhang Yishan became famous overnight because of Yuzue. Later, the hit drama Spring Breeze 10 Miles 7 Me was released. However, The Deer and the Cauldron suddenly led to a decline in reputation. Not only that, also because of Zhang Yishan's style problem. For example, kissing someone of the same sex after being drunk. As well as Song Yanfei revealed the fact that he was emotionally unfaithful. Wait for such an actor. If the car overturns, it will overturn.
But the seriousness of the problem this time.
It is very likely to affect Yangzi.
Zheng Yi and Yangzi both debuted as child stars.
Friendship between two people.
It was also during the filming process when I had children at home.
Established. Until today.
Both of them are good friends who support each other.
Just a few days ago, some netizens downloaded the complete set of A Family with Children. Said to prevent delisting. Yangzi is too miserable, right? He is often implicated by his rival actors. In recent years, Yangzi's career ambitions have exploded. As long as there is a good script, I will fight for it. He also filmed the TV series Tianji, The Legend of the White Snake. Fragrant honey sinks like frost, an ode to joy. Dear beloved.
My Mowgli boy green hairpin trip. Please give me more advice for the rest of my life, etc.
There are still many dramas that haven't been written yet. Fans, please don't comment. Also made a movie. Participated in many variety shows. But there are so many bad things surrounding Yangzi. When I was filming Tianji, The Legend of the White Snake. At first, due to personal reasons, Ren Jialuan.
I don't want to film a kissing scene with Yangzi.
Finally, the filming was completed.
The ratings were stable on the first day of broadcast.
I don't know who I offended. As a result, the show almost stopped airing.
Needless to say, the fragrant honey is as heavy as frost.
The actor I worked with was banned from the entertainment industry.
As a result, this drama can only be removed from the shelves. My Mowgli boy has not been taken down.
But because of Yangzi's performance in this drama. Not satisfactory. It attracted a lot of infamy and doubts.
The drama Green Hairpin.
There is a saying circulating on the internet. The name of the TV series is not acceptable.
And the most important thing is, because the co-actor was banned.
As a result, this drama cannot be broadcast.
As for the rest of my life,
please give me more advice.
Before this show started airing,
I don't know how many times I've been a fan. Every time I say it's going to be aired, it's going to be aired.
In the end, the fans were all in vain.
Why?
Because actor Xiao Zhan.
At that time, because of some disputes in the entertainment industry.
Leading to unclear situation. So the platform dare not broadcast it.
You can still get 6 followers without broadcasting. If the broadcast is stopped, it will be over. Have to say. In the entertainment industry, resources and strength are indispensable. Now it seems. Choice and luck are also part of strength. Yangzi already fully understands this. Yangzi said in an interview earlier.
In the past, I read the script, the director, and the crew.
Now I still have to look at the opposite actors. Also emphasized. For example, if your opposite actor is not particularly good,
or it's impossible to broadcast due to some circumstances.
So this situation must be considered.
Otherwise, one film will be filmed in 3 months.
After several years of filming, it won't be broadcast anymore. Probably these dramas. It brought some different moods to Yangzi, right? Nowadays, the entertainment industry is very strict.
For the general audience and fans,
it's definitely a good thing.
But for celebrities who are not afraid of slanted shadows,
there are also staff and brands. I'm afraid that the partner I'm working with is evil.
I hope Yangzi can keep her eyes open in the future.
Give us better works.
I also hope that male celebrities can continue to succeed.
Don't delay our excellent actresses. 02 Yangzi Sauvignon Blanc is officially finished. Show the 18th Palace grid in short composition.
Say goodbye to Xiaoyao Xiaolu.
Starring Yangzi. Sauvignon Blanc is just the finishing touch.
Post 18 square grids in short compositions on social platforms. Say goodbye to Xiaoyao Xiaolu.
Every word is full of reluctance for the character. Talk about encounters and forgetting between two journeys. Both bitter and sweet. But it will eventually become an unforgettable memory. Also shared the daily life of the crew. Recording the happy times of the crew. In-group photo.
I saw Zhang Yi, Tan Jianxi, and Deng Wei Wang Hongyi.
Huang Can et al.
Polaroid took everyone so beautifully.
The actors have a good relationship. Yangzi must be so in love. Sauvignon Blanc 18th Palace Finale Essay Beautiful Materials. Starts on March 28. Finished by September 25. Lasted for 6 months and 182 days in total. Sauvignon Blanc is finally officially finished. Please take a break for Yangzi and join the group as soon as possible. Hope there is more stock. Many netizens said. It can be seen that everyone is very happy getting along with each other. To be honest, even if Yangzi shows off, even if she retires now and doesn't do her existing dramas, it's enough for her to rest on her laurels. Yangzi's final composition is always so sincere, etc. She is a well-paid and prominent Wang Ji Xiaoyao. When Xiaolu, a doctor who is also hiding in Qingshui town. Looking forward to Yangzi's new drama Sauvignon Blanc. 03 Sauvignon Blanc Destiny poster exposed. Yangzi plays the little demon. The red and green photos are stunning and the next hit drama. Today's Sauvignon Blanc Destiny poster revealed. A photo of the little demon Hong played by Yangzi became a hot search topic. Really amazing. After all, in the entertainment circle with so many beauties, Yangzi's appearance cannot be said to be number one. It can only be said that it is at an upper middle level. But today's final photo. Let me get to know Yangzi again. Yangzi was born on November 6, 1992 in Beijing. Graduated from the 2010 level acting department of Beijing Film Academy. Mainland Chinese film and television actresses in undergraduate class. Yangzi started acting in 2002. Her acting skills are obvious to all. Just one photo makes people think she is worried. And with a little ignorance. Yangzi is also an actress whom Gungun is relatively familiar with. I have seen many of her roles. Most of the styles in ancient costumes have bangs. Today's stills reveal a smooth forehead. On the contrary, it has a different taste. Gungun has always felt that exposing his forehead makes him look more majestic. Its shape seems very simple. Actually, I put some thought into it. Look at the routing of the clothes. The textures and patterns including the embroidery are particularly exquisite. Including flowers in headdress. It is consistent with the flowers on the clothes. The same goes for the bedding on the forehead. The eye makeup is also very delicate. The whole makeup is particularly natural and light. Her eyeshadow is in earth tones. Her lower eyelids. It's a combination of brown and black. To outline eye makeup. It looks very clean. Yangzi's men's clothing has a particularly juvenile feel. The whole person suddenly became playful. Yangzi is also a drama star. Her charm. It just makes you immersed in her character. Laugh for her and cry for her. Happy for her. Yangzi's partner this time is Zhang Yi. He is also a promising young man. Debuted with the role of Chen Yannian in The Age of Awakening. Gungunzi watched Chen Yannian played by him. Acting is really good. Acting skills in modern dramas can last a lifetime. So I'm still looking forward to his role. And in this still. Look carefully at his eyes. There are tears inside. Zhanwani's feeling. Just a very clean boy. His facial features are particularly upright. Makes people feel very mature and stable. Trustworthy. Gungun really feels that Zhang Yi is particularly suitable for serious dramas. I see many people say that Zhang Yi is ugly. Although aesthetics are diverse. But I really feel he does look much better than ordinary people.
Just look at his facial features. It's the appearance that my mother is loved for. Overall, I'm still looking forward to this drama. After all, Yangzi's acting skills are. The appearance of the online male and female protagonists is also online. If the plot doesn't change much, maybe it will be the next hit drama. Thank you for watching. It's not easy to code. Little fairies, please click and follow if you like it. If you don't want to pay attention, it's okay to like it. More welcome to share and forward. Do you have any exchanges or complaints? You can tell me in the comment area. Gun is always on call. See you next time. 0 for the Golden Melody ceremony of the Chinese Music Circle opens. 3 singers won all-around awards. Xiao Zhan deserves the title. Recently, the Golden Melody ceremony of the Chinese music scene opened grandly. All the awards have their destination. Among them, 3 powerful singers won the all-around award. Among them is Xiao Zhan. It is worth mentioning that Xiao Zhan's inclusion on the list has already been hinted. Winning the all-around artist award can be said to be well-deserved. Justifiable. It is reported that after the opening of the Golden Melody ceremony, the organizer presented the All-Around Artist Award. Xiao Zhan, Zhu Jingyi, and Ren Jialuan won this award. They are all powerful singers. At the same time, both have the identity of actors. Superb. For Xiao Zhan himself is indeed an all-round artist. Stage drama, TV series, movies, home life, art design, etc. Xiao Zhan did a great job. It is also a key point to attract fans. Judging from the fans' response, everyone is cheering for their favorite singer. Of course, except these 3. Zhang Liangying, Zhang Jiakai, Shukuan, Lu Yuning, Zhou Shen. Waiting for the powerful singers who play an important role in the Chinese music scene. They also successfully won awards. This is an expression of high recognition of the work. What's more important is an incentive. Looking forward to more exciting performances in the future. Stick to the original intention. Work hard. Anyway, congratulations to actor and singer Xiao Zhan. Personally, I'm even more looking forward to Xiao Zhan's upcoming dramas and dramas he will star in. Dream like dream. Hope to meet soon. The upcoming drama is unlikely to be aired for the time being. I really admire Xiao Zhan's number 5. It is very possible to rush to the scene. It has become the norm that small tickets are hard to come by. Silently follow and support Xiao Zhan behind the stage. It is also a very happy thing. Xiao Zhan is an excellent actor. So many times in the past, Xiao Zhan is without exception. Didn't disappoint the eager audience. This is strength. Xiao Zhan is very good. Keep it up. The development prospects are bright. 05 You can always believe. Li Xian's photo. Wear a suit to show off your strong arms. Boyfriend is so hot. Li Xian is a popular male star in the entertainment industry. Photographed dear. Beloved river god. Life. If only there were many well-received film and television dramas such as First Met. Handsome looking. Superb acting skills. The temperament is quite outstanding. Every time I walk on the red carpet or attend an event, can attract everyone's attention. This Li Xian appears on the cover of Esquire magazine. In this season of Gold, 9 and Silver, presents us with a set of unique atmospheric photos. I saw Li Xian wearing a camel suit. In a strange jungle. You can feel a sense of mystery through the screen. Handsome Li Xian discharges his energy to the camera. How can I withstand this? Every look reveals a cold power. He is probably a born domineering president. After changing into a beige suit, Li Xian is thoughtful. Frowning. There seems to be something on his mind. I am also very good at controlling my emotions when taking photos.
The jungle behind me shines brightly.
The whole picture looks full of artistic conception.
I can watch Li Xian like this all day long. Compared to when I debuted. Today Li Xian is becoming more and more mature.
The eyes reveal the power of determination and confidence. At the age of 30, he focuses on his own works and resources.
Not much into hype. Not too messy. Even if it is photographed by a dog.
Li Xian spends most of his time either filming,
either doing fitness, or just shopping. What entertainment! Circle a clear stream. That's why an artist can be liked by so many people. It's not unreasonable. In the entertainment industry, good-looking skins are all the same. Interesting souls are the only ones in a million.
Li Xian has been working hard to polish his acting skills.
Understand the inner world of the character. Always trying to give us the best possible state.
On the cover of Esquire magazine,
Li Xian shows a different fashion expression. The whole set of magazines was photographed.
Li Xian changed several suit styles. A playboy who sometimes plays a romantic role. Sometimes he plays the role of a cold boss. It seems that no style can stump him. I saw Li Xian wearing a baseball cap.
The suit shape shows a sense of distance. And the baseball cap comes into view. Suddenly he looked playful.
The broad arms are very eye-catching.
Even in a suit, Li Xian still can't hide his charming sense of lines.
It can be seen that he exercises a lot in private.
A boy who has been self-disciplined for many years. He is so perseverant.
This alone can be a plus point for Li Xian.
A group of photos shows a strong sense of high-end. You can always trust Li Xian's magazine expressiveness. Boyfriend is so hot. During this time, Li is currently filming going to a windy place with Louis Fei.
From the start of filming to the reveal of this drama,
have attracted much attention from netizens. Li Xian and Louis Fei collaborated for the first time. A mature and sunny person. Very masculine. A quiet and gentle one. The whole person is full of fairy spirit. The sense of CP between the two is still very strong.
The combination of handsome men and beautiful women is always highly anticipated.
I don't know if you have noticed it. Li Xian and Louis Fei have one thing in common.
That means you know how to cherish your own feathers very well. When filming, focus on the role. During rest time, he is rarely active on the screen.
Try to keep the actor's sense of mystery. Return to ordinary life. Find inspiration for your next drama.
When shooting, put yourself in the best condition.
So when Li Xian met Louis Fei, that is the most beautiful encounter. I'm really looking forward to going to a windy place. I can meet you all as soon as possible.
Li Xian appears on the cover of Esquire magazine.
What do you think of Li Xian's style?
What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.